We here, man. Episode 3, the trap car. We strolling, we rolling. What's up? It's your boy Captain Casket D. Desco to the left of me. Sudan in the back. You know how we rolling. What's up? So before we get started on the subject, I know y'all want to touch on some things. I just want to throw something out there because I got to pull y'all card. Right now, first and foremost, Mr. Desco over here talking about the Bucks ain't winning no more games.
I'm feeling your style.
No more games, he said. That was episode 1, if I'm right?
Yeah.
No more games after that one Celtics win?
Yes, sir.
They down 3-1. That's one. I'm pulling your call. You too, Mr. The Celtics is winning the chip. Nah, they not coming back.
They're going to come back and win the fucking chip and niggas going to be salty.
No doubt. And you see them boys tied it up. We knotted up. It's a new series. Best of 3 right now. Golden State, Houston, H-Town. Just want to throw that out there. But you know, we get started, talk about whatever y'all want now.
You came in locked and loaded.
This nigga happy.
Yeah.
You know.
He happy that his team tied
This episode's going to happen by any means necessary.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I was going to dub y'all too.
No way.
I was going to take a sick day.
Nah, not a sick day. We would have had to place you with Blizzard. Blizzard would have been in here smoking, talking about Simpson. Simpson.
Yeah, blank face.
No doubt.
So let's get into the Golden State
because I want you. Here you go.
I want you to
Thank you, man.
I want you to get your, because you fully activated.
Oh, you want to talk about that series?
Yeah, let's get right into that, and then we'll go into Boston.
I mean, Golden State did what they were supposed to. They secured home court. Rockets went home and did what they were supposed to. They made it a series again. It's a best of 3 now. You know what I'm saying? Starting tonight. We'll see what goes on now. I mean, to be honest,
they don't get smoked today.
You said it was gonna be a sweep, man.
It was supposed to be a sweep, actually.
Game
3, they were supposed to win, man.
I mean, I'm gonna put it this way.
Steph Curry choked.
Curry's been terrible.
And he caught a spasm.
Curry's been terrible. All bias aside, it's a 1-point difference between all 4 games. Either of them games could have been anyone's game. Game 3 especially could have been Golden. Like, they were the closest. They obviously went into overtime. They were the closest to winning on the opposite team's court. But it's a series, man. I mean, they good teams, bro. Both of them. Like, I'm rooting for the Rockets, of course. Mm-hmm. But take that out of there. They both good teams, and they both know how to play each other well. And the Rockets has had the most success against Golden State out of any other team, including LeBron's Cavs and all of that.
And
I mean, LeBron beat them that one year, but what I mean is, like, consecutively for the last couple years in the playoffs, they got 1 game on us. That's it.
Ain't this the way the series went on last year?
Nah. They won the first game at Houston, then we won the next 2. Then they won Game 4.
Game 5.
We won Game 5. They won 6 and 7. It was crazy last year. It went back and forth.
But it was really like, what, 2-2 anyway going into Game 5.
Yeah, it was 2-2 going into Game 5.
What sucks
That's a fact.
After this year, that's it. Because this would have been a great rivalry to keep going. Because to
agree.
me, this has been the most entertaining series in the entire playoffs.
I agree. For the last 2 years.
Because it's like they really like 2 titans.
Yeah.
Clashing.
And they match up well against each other. That's the thing.
You don't think it could really be a rivalry, though, even if KD leaves?
Nah, you see how... Nah.
I think we'll wipe the floor with them if KD leave, honestly. Keep it 100. I think we'll wipe the floor with them. We too physical for Clay and Steph, dog.
Plus, I don't even... To be honest with you, I think KD and Clay is out of there.
I think even if they keep Clay, though. If KD's gone...
But this is why I feel like this is it right here.
If KD wasn't there, we won all 4 games. Y'all know that, right? Real shit, like, we won all 4 games with KD.
Clay on the way. Clay coming to New York, too. Fuck it.
Yeah. I'd like to see Clay in New York, man. Word. I'd like to see anybody in New York that's good. Fuck it. New York needs something.
Yeah, no, I'm worried about Kyrie.
Kyrie's looked so suspect this playoffs, bro.
You know what?
I think Kyrie need to stay and we need to Kimber.
I agree.
I like that.
But I had to look at it. We looking at it as sports, right? For them, it's a job.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyrie already put his 2 weeks in.
That's a fact.
So we know when motherfuckers put their 2 weeks in, you're not getting the best.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what it looked like from my perspective.
So the same could be said maybe for Clay. Is that the thing? Is Clay out?
Nah.
Because he looking like the nigga put his fucking 2 weeks in.
Last game he did.
Now,
I think he just was in a slump. I think it was just a slump.
honestly, the playing physical against Clay and Steph, seriously, like, it's a detriment to their games, bro. They're not built for that type of game, like.
Nah, I just think the niggas is running too much. They got them niggas on the move.
And they got
too
a weak
much.
bench. They're getting fatigued now too.
Yeah, because of that starting lineup that
Yeah.
they got with Iguodala.
They all running like 40 minutes.
Yeah, the niggas is tired on the offensive and they can't shoot like that. Their legs ain't under them like that.
Yeah, by the fourth quarter,
But
they legs
tonight,
going.
mark my words, Clay scores 20 in the second quarter. Steph Curry goes for fucking 40. KD go for 50, man.
Man, Steph
Those are
worried
big
about his
numbers.
wife, bitch.
Big numbers,
You
man.
heard? Steph worried about his wife. You
And
heard?
somebody gonna
He
hit
got a lot
Steph's
to deal
wife.
with.
He gonna go into a slump. She gonna cook him something right. He gonna be right back where he left off at.
We gonna see tonight, man.
He got a lot to deal with right now.
He
But
be
I
alright.
think
She ain't
they gotta
fucking
feed
nobody.
KD.
Nah, she not letting nobody tap.
They gotta feed KD.
Yeah. KD's, I mean,
KD
he's
gonna
the
have
best
50
player in the world.
easy today. And they gonna blow them out by at least 20. The Celtics blow the Bucks out by 30 today.
I lost confidence in them.
I don't know why you still holding on to that Celtics
Yeah,
card,
nah, I
bro.
don't.
They're done. They're not winning 3 straight.
And then, them even trying to force Marcus Smart into the game.
That was bad.
It felt like watching it. It looked like he threw off the whole chemistry. But I get it. Like you want to get him going, but it like nah. He was like 1 for 7. You should have even took 7 shots.
And no, Embiid's
Straight,
soft. I want
straight.
to throw that out there. Embiid's soft, man.
Embiid bit soft.
You soft, Embiid.
Embiid just good for fucking showboat.
Yeah,
He's sick.
yeah, he's sick. I know.
Sick in the
Game
fucking
changed.
head.
Jordan was sick and scored 46, man.
Game changed. You ain't got to do all that, man.
Different.
Contract's guaranteed already.
You
getting
can't.
paid.
Nah, I never was big on Embiid like that anyway. Like
Nah,
I
me
don't.
neither.
I don't think you could win with the big as your best player in the league no more.
I think he's entertaining to watch because a lot of the way he moves.
He got
for a
antics
big
too. He's
man.
like a character. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for the
oh,
game.
he's talented.
Yeah,
He's talented. Nah, I don't
but-
get it twisted.
he ain't got the heart.
Nah,
And
He
it
ain't got
seemed
the
like
heart, man.
it seemed like
You know, he ain't got the heart.
he ain't got the heart, cuz.
and it seemed like a lot of NBA players don't have that grit. They don't got it. That's even watching Kyrie Irving in the game is like my man said.
Yeah,
I
talk
went.
about that
What did he
grit.
say? I went 8 for 22. You ain't gonna never see that. And then he goes 7. I mean, he ain't lie.
He said he should have
I
took
shoulda
30.
Shot 30 shots.
Then he shot 30 the
Get
next
fuck
game
outta
and
here.
lost. They got bombed.
Yeah, it's
But shout
over.
out to Grit. That's why I need a PJ Tucker jersey. He the heart and soul. He's a pit bull. He's a dog, man. Word.
And real
Somebody
quick
caught me
before we
one.
even go on to the next
Size
thing,
Small.
Small, man.
that point guard that came off the bench
For
you-
us?
for the,
Austin Rivers?
he was balling.
Bob,
Yeah, see?
He was balling. And all I kept thinking was,
you only say that because you look like Ball a little bit.
Oh, hold on.
That's all that is.
Like-
He look
nah,
like
he
Doc
can't
Rivers'
even
son a
get
little
he
bit,
can't even
man.
get the full beard.
Nah, he can't.
Now he can't get the full
Poor
beard.
bird.
Can't.
But
Nah,
he
he's
has
playing
played
though.
Okay.
That no.
He's
All right,
a good
let's-
asset
I
off the
like
bench,
him.
bro.
Let's slow down because it's only been one game.
Nah, but I
But
watched him all
he was a
season.
huge part. What did he
balls.
drop? 10 or
Nah.
17? What was it?
I
Because
don't
PJ
remember.
Tucker
He-
dropped.
He was in double
PJ Tucker
figures.
and him
saying
was
Shumpert
like
is a
elite.
fucking factor.
Shumpert was a factor that game when he came in.
Game-
Shumpert scored 10 that
game
game.
3.
Rivers scored more than that.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
15, 17,
I
something
know
like that.
Tucker and Rivers. They was like
You know why I like Tucker? He's 6'3", 6'4". He can guard 1 to 3. Now he's undersized guarding the 3, but he has defensive intensity. Like he's a good player off the bench, bro.
he knows his role and plays it.
Yeah, and he played with Paul before. They had they riffs and shit, but
He's
Comfortability
strong as shit.
helps.
He's strong as fuck.
that's what's helping the Rockets. We got a strong team. Gordon strong, Paul strong, Austin Rivers strong, PJ Tucker strong, even Harden. Harden's strong as shit.
Harden moved KD out that paint.
They wibble. That's why we match up well with them. It's a good series, man. Either
Yeah,
way,
that's
like
pure entertainment. Like this is what you want
I
in the
agree.
playoffs. But like I said, it's coming
All
to an
they
end.
doing is teasing them fucking Rockets fans. That's all they doing. Teasing them for a couple more
TV
games.
ratings, man.
Here we
Yeah,
go,
then
man.
they gonna smack the shit out of them, and then y'all gonna be talking that next year. Y'all gonna be like Knicks fans in a couple years.
I don't know. Nobody's more unrealistic than Knicks fans, huh?
Rockets
Nobody.
fans.
No, nobody.
Soon to come.
Every year is y'all
Soon to
year.
come.
Y'all don't even make the
Soon to come.
playoffs.
Shit pending.
Yeah.
That shit pending.
We've
Listen,
been having a
that-
lot of issues in New York. That's all.
I
We
swear
be
I
like-
want the Knicks to do good. I just don't like Knicks fans, man. Word. They be too much.
Fuck it.
We confident. We got faith.
Faith is a good thing.
Every year, we gonna win.
Let's land the big one. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all could land a big free agent this year, honestly. I really do. So
I think we're gonna get 2, but I just hope it's the right 2.
We're gonna get KD.
I think that's a fact.
all right, so now we talking about free agents, right? So there's KD and Kawhi are the big fish, right? Then the second tier. Nah, y'all not getting Kawhi. Second tier would be the Kyries, the Kembas, Clay, and the Butler, right?
Yeah.
That second tier.
I don't want Jimmy either. Jimmy can stay where the fuck he at.
Yeah, he can hang out in Philly. Cheesesteak. I think Clay gonna end up on the Clippers.
Clippers would be dangerous. They land somebody like a star or a superstar.
Boogie too.
They just can't let that core that they have. They can't let that die. Like they gotta keep that.
That's why they gotta do it through free agency, not trades.
Beverly gotta stay, but he a free agent too. He gotta stay. You need Beverly.
He might not stay because he's probably gonna get offered a decent contract from somewhere.
Somebody gonna give him something crazy.
Beverly
and we gonna look back and we gonna be like, nah,
Beverly
I wouldn't have given him that.
He coming to New York. Too.
Everybody coming to New York to see them. Yeah. Whole new
Beverly
team.
Rolling the dice.
All right, so where you think do you think KD's leaving? I do.
Yes, I think he's going to
New
New York.
Do?
Yeah.
Where you think he's going?
I think he's going to New York.
You?
Come on,
New York?
KD on the way.
And I don't even think it's for the on-court stuff. I think it's for the off-the-court stuff.
I think he's leaving
he coming
too.
to prove himself that he the best nigga out.
So it's like a win-win for him because he's going to get the business and somebody leaked that MSG TV show and all that.
It's a win-win till they getting bumped in the first round of the playoffs or second round.
Never, nigga.
Ain't nobody in the
Fuck
East
you
bumping
talking
them.
about? East is fucking
If just KD goes there with that team y'all got,
never
they'll
just
lose in the
KD
first
gonna
round.
go there.
I'm just saying, if I don't think if he goes
Won't
there,
say anything
Who they going to
now.
lose to?
you
First
think
of all,
KD and that Knicks team is the worst team in the league right now. The absolute worst team. Them and the Suns.
No.
And actually, they're worse than the Suns right now.
They're not worse. You know why they're not?
Oh my!
This was nothing but an experiment. I watched almost every game. It was nothing but an experiment.
Yo, who's your best player on the team right now? Kevin Knox?
He's not though.
Okay, so who? Because he's not even
You
good.
can't say because of the rotation. He was just trying.
All right, so who is though? That's what I want to say.
We can't say yet. There's nothing but young boys on there.
Oh, so give me 3 then, since you can't pick one.
I think Alonzo Trier.
Okay.
I think Mitchell Robinson.
Okay.
And I like Dotson. Dotson was dropping 20 easy. That's Suns 3-point.
Let's be. See, this is why I don't like Knicks fans, because they're not realistic. Being realistic, KD, they don't sign nobody else but KD.
Only get KD.
All right, but that's what I asked. That's what I asked.
And Zion's coming. And if we don't get Zion, John Morant is just as good to plug in there.
Yeah,
I like John Morant.
So I know
Zion.
we're not getting bumped in the first. Because I don't know who's going to bump us.
That's not the question that I asked. I said the same Knicks team right now, just with KD,
so
would
with
get
no
bumped
draft
in the
picks
first.
is what you're saying.
Yeah, with nothing.
But that's unrealistic because we're going to get a draft pick.
All right, but that's all.
So you got to give us that.
But I can't. It's hypothetical who you're going to get. We're just talking about KD.
So much.
KD alone?
Just KD alone, they're getting bumped in the first like that.
They are.
But they got.
Wait, Dennis Smith is not going to be no, we good. We good. We're not getting bumped in the first. Yeah, because I forgot Dennis Smith ain't a free agent.
All
right.
Yeah, Dennis Smith Jr. Nah, we good.
Knicks fans. Anyway, I'm hoping for y'all, man.
J.
I
Cole
like
on
to
the way.
root. I like to root for the Knicks, man. It ain't like the Giants. I dislike the Giants. I actually like the Knicks. They just are terrible.
Never the Giants.
I give you that this year.
Zion. Now we talk about Zion, right? Would you trade your pick?
The first pick.
Yeah. If you had the first pick, would you trade it for a superstar?
For a superstar, even like who?
Like an AD?
Like an AD, a Devin Booker, a fucking.
I'm gonna say no. Why?
I think it depends what team you are, first of all. But
all right, I thought you was talking about as far as my squad goes.
Oh, the Knicks. If I'm the Knicks, I'm not.
No, I'm not either. You didn't invested so much in developing a young team. Nah, I wouldn't.
If I'm the Knicks, I'm taking him because at worst case scenario, even if you don't land super megastars in free agent, because there's a chance y'all could ace out. I don't think you will, but there's always a chance.
We've aced out almost every.
It's true.
Yeah.
They and them especially, they can ace out. But I'm taking Zion just in case. Worst case scenario, you're gonna sell tickets out the ass for him. He's gonna at least immediately help you on the defensive end and probably put up some numbers his first year too.
He'll be a highlight film.
Yeah, he's box office. I'd take him regardless. I think the Lakers are screwed. They're not getting nobody. They're gonna get a C-level free agent.
Yeah, they're gonna do exactly how the Knicks was when we had no choice but to take Amari. It's gonna be the same situation.
Bron about to be the coach of the Lakers.
And you see, Tyronn Lue just had an impasse. The contract should just stopped.
Yeah.
Because he probably was like, nah, LeBron can't talk to me.
I don't
And they
know
was like,
what's going on there.
we can't do that, man.
I don't know. That organization is in shambles, B.
So there's nobody that you would take for Zion?
Nah, I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't.
If you're the Knicks, no.
The Suns, I would.
The Suns, yeah. The
Yeah, I
Suns
would.
don't need. The Suns been trying young players, lottery
Exactly,
picks for
and
the
I
last
agree.
6 years. None of that shit works for
Yeah.
them. The Suns are garbage, bro.
So if they had the first pick, that they should probably trade it.
Yeah. Either try to, unless they want Zion that bad, then you got to trade either Booker or Ayton. One of the other two young boys that's a high lottery like that.
That's not about right.
And try to get at least a veteran star at minimum. Superstar would be awesome, but I don't think nobody giving you a superstar for them.
No.
So maybe a star.
And realistically, they not even. Yeah, they not. They're gonna have to give up 2 players and
Yeah.
something else. They're gonna have to do a crazy package to get something that's gonna make a difference. But the Suns got to trade their.
I liked Jackson. I was always big on Jackson in college. And I said, like,
And Jackson was what position?
a small forward.
So they missing a power forward, right? Because where they put Ayton? Ayton's at center.
Ayton is center, yeah.
What position does Zion play on the Knicks?
He's positionless. He's like a small or power, but in this league,
He
he'll
like
probably be a
Draymond.
power.
He gonna be like Draymond.
Yeah, he'll probably play power. I would put him as a power, at minimal. I wouldn't put him as a 3. He don't have a shot enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's not really a slasher either. You want your 3 to, if they can't shoot, at least to be a slasher. I would put him at the 4.
Mm-hmm.
280, bro. Like, he could back down whoever.
And if we look at the NBA now, they don't even really run with positions like that.
Nah, it's
just,
positionless
It's just
basketball.
5 guys on the court.
You either a guard or a wing. And if you're big, you're probably just a big wing. You know what I'm saying? They don't really run centers like that. You got to be super talented to really put a center on the floor now. If not, you really a power forward. Like, if you look at all of these players that play center, and you look at their positions on NBA.com or some shit like that, they're all power forwards. They're listed as power forwards. None of them are traditional centers, really. Even Karl Anthony Towns, he's a center, but he's a power forward. All of them. Horford, power forward. All of them.
Yeah.
Embiid's a true center. There's not really a lot.
Nah, it might be a handful.
Yeah, there's a handful, but that's what I mean. Like, it's
And
not
they're
a
not
lot.
different. They're not all difference makers.
Hell no.
Nah.
You can't.
Suns got to trade that.
I'm going to stick by that. You can't win in this league right now if your best player is a center, is a big. You need either a wing or a guard to be your best player for right now.
Now, I got 2 serious questions, though. I need to know, one, does Melo come back to the league?
Melo's career is over. He went out like Iverson. The game, no team needs him. The way he plays ball, he still has game in him. It's not that I'm saying that. The league just evolved to where they don't need a Melo right now.
He never transitioned with it.
And if his defense was even sustainable, he would have a job. Because then it could be like, yo, we could play him 18 minutes a game. But his defense, he's a liability on defense, and he doesn't give you enough on offense because he stagnates offense. You know what I'm saying? There's only a couple teams that play ISO ball. My Houston Rockets is one. Like, and he would be 3rd fiddle doing that. 4th fiddle. It didn't work there. So other teams that move the ball around, like, there's no need for Melo. It's whack to see him like that.
Come back,
Nah.
Nobody signs my boy.
I don't think so. I think we seen the last Melo played in the NBA.
I think he's going to be right back in the Knicks uniform. Because we do shit like that.
No doubt.
It'd be cool to let him retire there, I guess.
And they're going to do it. They're going to hype it up. They're going to sell tickets off this.
Damn.
Zion's here. KD's here. Melo's here. Y'all been waiting for it. They're going to mistreat us again.
You think he coming back to a squad?
I want him
You
to.
hope so, right? I would like to
I want
see
him
him.
to play with Bron if he don't go to the Knicks.
They had the chance to do that this year. They don't want him, bro.
Nah.
I feel like that's the
I
only
think
way
LeBron
that he'll
was like,
do
nah.
something,
I think
man.
Bron pulled the plug on that too.
Yeah, I think he was like, nah, because that's going to be on him.
Plus,
when it fail, it's going to be on him. And
You know what it
he's
is,
not
too?
carrying that.
yes, and it's different when it's your peers. You feel me? Like, so I'm an artist. Say Desco was an artist, and we came up together, but I just surpassed him, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just a lot better than him at this point. I got further in my career than he did. It's hard for me to dub him on getting on a record. You know what I'm saying? Because we came up together. We were mentioned together at all times, even though I know that might not make my record that good, because he's not good like that no more. So I feel like Bron knows, like, he's not gonna make this team better. I can't. Bron probably pulled the plug on that too.
And then after the Wade massacre, it ain't even worth it.
And Wade, I think, still was even more valuable to a team than Melo at this point, because, you know,
and it didn't work.
It didn't work.
So that's a red flag. Like,
Did Lala fuck his career up? Or did Melo fuck his career?
Melo's game, and no, you know what fucked his career
keep
up?
It 100, like, you know.
I think it was Melo.
Yeah, the NBA evolved and fucked his career up.
Melo didn't want to change, man. But he was dominant. Don't get me wrong, and that might have been a part of him not changing. Cause like, yo, I'm gonna change. I've been killing.
This is what I've been doing. Yeah. I think like Melo's.
AI tried to change though. AI tried to take a different road.
Yeah.
Melo gotta come back. Man.
I don't see it, man.
Somebody gotta sign my boy.
We gonna do it. Oh, this is what we do.
The Knicks.
Yeah, it's what we do. Ask Penny.
Right?
My
nigga
T-Mac.
Penny,
Ask T-Mac. Who else did we try?
Penny.
Steve Francis. Ask them.
Franchise.
We tried to. This is what we do.
That's a fact.
I think
you know
Steve
what the
Francis
Knicks do?
Like
they trade players that become good too early, and then they sign players that are washed too late. That's what the Knicks do, huh?
No, they like in the twilight zone.
Look, David Lee became good.
Jamal Crawford.
Zebo, Crawford. All these players became good at one point in their career.
Wasn't Trevor Ariza on them?
Yeah, y'all drafted him.
Yeah, we had a couple.
Traded him quick. Next thing you know, he had Elite 3 and D.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do, man.
Won a chip with the Lakers. Was the second. Oh no, he was the third piece when he was playing on the Hornets with Chris Paul and David West.
Yeah, we're a mess.
We be
It's
back.
our time though. We got a good GM, and that makes a huge.
I like
difference.
Fizdale too, bro.
I do too. I like
Fizdale,
and he keeps it 100. Like you don't.
I like Fizdale. He's a player's coach, and he's not a bad coach either.
Nah.
I like Fizdale.
2020, man. Yeah.
Y'all need veterans though.
New York, man.
Man, no veterans on that team.
2020's our year, man. New York, fuck is you looking at?
Yeah.
If New York go,
nigga,
we out.
2020, nigga, fuck you, man.
We out to the Garden. Let's spend 5 racks on a championship ticket.
I might look it up right now. It's probably like $25 right now because they know they just gonna get that 25 off me.
Hell no.
I'm gonna Google it.
The Knicks is the only team that could have a fucking 20% win record and still charge $400 for fucking nosebleed tickets, B.
Yeah, that's why I don't even go to them
The
joints.
Garden's no joke.
You get that bread.
Hey, let me give you $400 for another heartbreak.
Yeah. Let me give you $400 for Penny that can't stay on the court.
Them niggas ain't right.
For franchise who can't dunk no more.
Yo, T-Mac scored. What was that game? I think he had scored like 31. His second game, I think it was.
Yo, the Knicks ain't been exciting since Linsanity, huh? That was an exciting time.
That's mad disrespectful. All right.
That's my guy.
Oh, that was mad disrespectful.
Shout out to the
Yeah,
Knicks.
nah, Lynn, I respect him.
Nah, yeah. He earned
Some
his
went
spot.
from the couch to getting booted by Melo.
That's a fact.
I said, you gotta go.
That's a fact. He like, nah.
Nah,
I need the ball. I need the ball, fam.
Whose jersey? Nah, he gotta
Jeremy? No.
go. Nah, you gotta go.
Pass it.
Top selling jersey?
Oh, y'all seen First Take? Your man Max said that Kawhi's more clutch than Kobe.
Never the backs.
Max be fooling. But you know what? I want to say something there. He hasn't done it enough, but I know Max is just, he says the worst shit, but I know what he was implying. If I would have said, I would have said it right. He tried to say it right, but you know, he just bugged out. He is more efficient than Kobe. Because Kawhi is one of the most efficient superstar players we've ever seen. The dude shoots 60% from the field.
I was gonna say, his shot selection
That is elite.
It is. It is.
He can when it's all said and done, he probably will
I
be.
gotta play somebody.
That's what I mean. It's got to be more.
He's got, but he's young. He's got mad time.
Yeah.
And his game.
Nah, they played people though.
Who they play?
When he was on the Spurs, they played, bro. The West was always.
Nah, I'm talking about this year.
Oh, this year?
It's coming back, like.
This year they playing the hard series right now.
Philly?
I mean, not for me. I didn't believe in Philly, but everybody else seemed to.
Now, but if you think about it, it's a mismatch because of the size of Philly.
Nobody could fuck with Kawhi on Philly.
But Kawhi is different.
He the second best player in the league to me.
And I agree.
And I wouldn't even be mad if somebody puts him before K. The thing is, he was gone for a year, so
and
this is our first year really seeing him again.
And in a different role, because it's a different role.
And he's the best defender in the league.
The Spurs is like more of a team. We seeing Leonard.
Yeah, with it on his back. Because the Spurs is a system. But you know, I hate when people say every team's a system. Some are just better systems. Like when they be doing that with the Patriots. It's like, yo, fam, give them credit, bro. You understand? Yes, it's a system, but these players, like I don't care what system you in. Edelman he's catching them balls over the middle with safeties and linebackers coming at his fucking neck, bro. That ain't a system. That's him saying, I'm going to stick in there and take that hit and bounce off you and get yards after catch. So, like, I feel like, yes, these great coaches like a Belichick, the Pops and all that, we give them a lot of credit that they deserve. But a lot of the players don't receive some of the credit because of that. And they deserve it too. And real coaches will tell you, I could coach my ass off, but the players got to play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A real coach always says that. The players got to play.
And I think it's how those two specific coaches, like they channel in to these players and help them get to the
next level.
The next level. Because think about how we seen, like the Patriots be scooping up the scraps. Yeah. Corey Dillon, I think they did it with Fred Taylor. Mm-hmm. They was on the way out.
Yeah, and they get rid of people before, like they don't care. Like if you in your prime, they'll rather not pay you too much. Because they know that they could plug and pop and plug people in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
But Leonard is definitely what I wanted to say was Leonard's gonna be around for a long time because if you watch him play, he don't get beat up like that.
And he has an old man's game. He's done play.
How many minutes a game does he play?
Oh, he takes off when he wants. He's good. Like he's good. He don't play explosive either. Like Westbrooks and all them, they get injured down the line.
Think about all the explosive and the heavy hitters, how their body starts to break down.
That's a fact.
Him, it's like he played 43 minutes, and I'm looking, I was like, did he play 43 minutes?
Kawhi's like a Pippen, Jordan-esque, without the flash of Jordan athleticism, but like that, he has that grit too. He's just a different.
So slow in the paint.
He gotta get the
but he's dunking, and it's like effortless.
I think Milwaukee's still gonna beat them though. But that's gonna be a good matchup.
I don't think Milwaukee gets past Boston. This thing is wilding. Tonight they play, right?
I was
Tonight
all.
He hanging on. He hanging on for dear life with that one.
Yeah, I ain't got it.
I ain't mad. You gotta stick with it.
Tonight it's quiet for them. You don't think they can win 3 straight?
No. Even if they win tonight, no.
Kyrie put his 2 weeks in.
You alone there. You on that island yourself, B.
Watch his shot selection. You're going to be like, oh, what's Kyrie doing?
Check him out. He going to be on his bullshit today. Yep. Uncle Drew showed up today.
He need to. He might need Reggie and Shaq and fucking everybody else, too.
They show up tonight. They smacking him by 30. Even though the Greek fucking freak been looking crazy lately.
The Greek freak's different, man. You know why I love the Greek freak? Because he don't give a fuck about nothing but basketball, B. He don't give a fuck about the rest of these players. He don't train with nobody else if you on another team. He just want to be the best player in the world. And he's dumb young.
Mm-hmm.
24, right?
Something like that. I know he ain't
even
near 30.
Yeah, nah, he's like 24, I think. If I'm correct, he's 24. That's mad young. And he's getting a shot a little bit now. You see, you can't leave him off.
Give him a couple off seasons. I think he's supposed to be working out with Kobe or something, right?
He was, yeah. For sure.
Give him some time. We gonna be like, yo, we ain't never seen nothing like this.
Nothing like that, nah. 7-footer. See, he's KD with muscles that can't shoot yet, but if he gets a shot, KD can't drive. KD could drive, but he can't drive like Giannis.
Nah, Giannis is like lightning.
Yeah.
And his arm length. It looked like everybody on the court got to jump when he put that ball up. Like y'all got to jump.
He's like a Garnett with handle, almost, right?
I like that, yeah.
But stronger too.
Yeah, strong.
He's quicker, but
Yeah,
I see it. They got the
I like
Stretch
the freak.
Armstrong.
I like the freak.
Yeah, the stretch
They got a good team, man.
Like I said, he still got time. He ain't even like he's still a baby in the game.
That's why I want to see Toronto and them match up though in the Eastern Conference Finals, because I want to see what he does when he has an elite defender like Kawhi on him.
But you know what we gonna say?
What?
At the end of that series, everybody gonna say the same thing. Yo, Lowry fucked that shit up.
Yeah.
Watch.
Now you know what
to get past Boston. Man, is fucking butt.
Oh, this guy's on that Beantown wave for real.
I respect it though.
Get my man a Red Sox hat, B.
Never the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Never ever.
Never ever the Red Sox. Never ever the Red Sox.
Beantown.
Nah, I seen the best meme. It was when they lost, I think game 3 at Houston, and it was Steph Curry like doing like this, and then next to it, and that said regular season Steph, and next to it was a picture of Kyle Lowry and it said playoff Steph. Yo, that shit had me dying. I said, yo, that's mad funny.
Yeah,
nah.
They smack him tonight too.
Lowry's.
Tonight's a big game. Tonight is do or die for Boston, literally, and tonight's a big game for that Golden State Warriors.
Them joints are gonna be
Houston series.
They're gonna be. This a good night. That's gonna be a good night.
Oh yeah, I know you wanted to touch on something too, right, man? About my homeboy, CP.
CP3.
Yeah. What's your question on that?
Where's CP3 as the best guards, man?
Right now in the league?
Nah, ever.
Oh, ever?
Yeah.
To me, when his career is over, he's definitely a top 5 point guard.
Where you got him in the top 5 though? I'm asking because I want to know who you got around him.
I got Magic first.
Mm-hmm.
Not including like the old timers.
Yeah, not including niggas that we ain't see.
Like the Oscars and all of them, right?
Nah.
All right.
Bob Cool.
Not when there was like 10 teams in the league.
All right, I'm not, because I can only go by what the stats say for that. The best points that I've seen personally, Stockton, I would put up there. My 5 in no particular order, because I can't think of an order yet, but Magic would be top dog. You got Magic, then the next 4 in no particular order yet. I gotta think about that. It would be Stockton. I'd have Kidd. Isaiah, Paul, Nash. So there's 5 there that could be in that mix after Magic. Magic is on the list for me, depending. So maybe he would be top 6, but maybe top 5, maybe top 6. That's where I would put him. You?
I got him at number 6 because I do have Nash
above him.
Yeah,
It's the same 5 though.
Yeah, my 5 is I've always had.
My 4 is the same 4 without CP3 at 5. I got CP3 like maybe 6, 7.
But same people. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who would you put if you had him at 7 though? Who's the other one that you would put?
I'm trying to think right now.
Yeah, it's hard to take. Like I used to be like, do I really want Kid up there? I know he got assists.
Kid is definitely up there.
Definitely.
Kid's there.
And I would try to. Whenever I would go over my top 5, I would always try to convince myself who got to come out of. Like Steve Nash.
Yeah.
I couldn't move him because
he got 2 MVPs too. Steph will be up there too when it's all said and done.
I don't have him in my.
He's not in mine either, because to me, honestly, he's an incredible shooter. The best we've ever seen. I will say that. To me, he's the best shooter. He's a great, incredible ball handler. He's not a great facilitator. He's not a great defender. He's a solid finisher. I mean, but because of what he's done to the game and winning 2 MVPs, he will be in that top 5 when it's all said and done. For me, he's not my personal list. But on history's clock, he'll be there.
Yeah, because I got him after CP3.
Oh, me
How
too.
about my man Chauncey Buckets, man?
Chauncey's my guy, but he's not above.
I got Chauncey in top 10. I definitely have him in top
that
10.
we've seen personally, I
Yeah.
can see that, yeah. You know what's crazy? You my man though. But I knew you was gonna bring this up, but I thought you was gonna be on some real hating shit and you didn't. You surprised me. But just in case you was, I brought the receipts out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to show. I thought you was gonna be. I thought he was gonna be on some CP3's a bum shit.
You bringing props?
Now you know why?
Yeah, I put Tim Hardaway before CP3, man.
Tim, not on the top ever list, but I'm not mad if you want to say it. But the reason what I did was I put Kidd, Stockton, Nash. I thought you were gonna ask now in the league. Right? No. And I was going to say there's a couple ahead of him for sure. He's at the tail end of his shit. But I just wanted to bring out numbers of people at 34, the top point guards that we just named, that's at 34 years of age. And he's got them all beat still. Yeah, but he also has been hurt. He probably didn't, he didn't play every season, all the games. Like, that's a detriment to him. Mm-hmm. He didn't win the championship. That's a detriment to him.
Boy ain't doing nothing.
He got receipts.
Nah, he did a lot though, man. Yeah, I got the receipts, man. He surprised me though. Sudan, my guy. Can I get some? You my guy for not hating on my man. I thought you was gonna hate on my man. That's why. I respect that. That wasn't biased. I mean, you need that chip, Barkley was one of the most dominant players I ever seen. He don't got the chip, and people, they fault him for that.
Still up there though.
Oh, he's definitely up there. Barkley is a fucking animal. People forget how good he was offensively too.
Yeah, I was gonna say he put up big numbers in the paint.
Different.
Big numbers.
Banging in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
They was just showing highlights. I think he had dropped 50 or 48 or whatever it was. That's a lot.
He went crazy, man. A lot of times. That was a real good team too.
Well, my man KJ.
Marley. I had you remember the Kevin Johnsons, the Converse Jones? I had those. I had 2 pair of Converse ever in my life. The Larry Johnsons and the Kevin Johnsons. That's old school shit, man. We saying our age now. We gotta chill out.
I didn't agree or disagree.
Nah, my brother had those, man.
My uncle was wearing them joints.
Yo, what's up with this music shit?
Yeah, we gotta talk something else besides sports.
Yeah, Styles P's album.
Shout out to the Ghost, man. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I've been when I listen to albums, like I don't select. I just let it go.
Yeah.
So I could never tell you. There's mad albums I couldn't even tell you what track is what because I just let it go.
I want to say something there. Me being an artist, and when I do an album, I try to paint it from start to finish as a movie. So I don't listen to any artist that I respect's album until I have the time to listen to it start to finish. Because to me, that's how they wanted it to be portrayed. So I respect that you as a listener do that too. You feel me? Because some people, like, that's why, like, on certain albums, I don't even, on my, like, future albums I got coming out, I'm not even putting the features on my back covers or nothing. Because I don't want people to go and say, skip to that track. I want to hear this. Listen through it. Mm-hmm. That's how I painted it. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that as a listener. That's official. But I didn't get to hear it. You heard it?
Yeah, I heard it. Like,
how was it? Fire?
Shit is alright. I gotta sit down with it for.
Gotta really let it seep in.
But he got a couple knocks on it.
You?
Yeah, I agree. I like the joint with Sheik.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like Sheik really been dumping.
Sheik give niggas. Sheik be doing this shit.
Yeah.
Sheik back on.
I think it was on the Dipset joint.
Yeah, he aired that.
Yeah. I think it was the Dipset one, and I was like, I think
first, and then Sheik finished it and aired it.
I think people judge Sheik off that. It might have been the second Rough Rider joint. I don't remember which one, but he was like, have you in the box all covered in rocks.
I don't remember, but I know one thing.
But he
I know a lot of people that was like, and I know a lot of people judged him off of that. But I started even the other D Block and Dipset joint on his album.
Yeah.
Where I think Hell Rell was on it. Yeah. I was like, yo, Sheik was really like Cobra Clutch.
Let me tell you something about Sheik. Sheik puts together good albums too.
Yeah.
You know, he's compared to his contemporaries, which is on one side Styles and on the other side Kiss, who are top lyricists, especially for their time, like still to this day, but especially for their time. That's what I'm saying. So he's gonna get the blunt end of the stick sometimes. You feel me? Because he's rapping beside two really incredible rappers. But
that is a fact.
Nah, yeah, I heard this shit though. Shit knocking.
Shout out to Style
like
too.
his
He
last
works,
couple
man. He's been
shits.
working his ass off.
His last couple shit's been knocking.
I gotta say, yeah, because I think
been knocking.
he's got a couple. I think he just dropped one not too long ago too.
Nah,
Before
yo,
that,
since I didn't hear. All right, so I didn't hear this one, but I've heard the most recent couple ones that he's been dropping. First of all, he dropped about like 3 albums in a year, if you really think about it.
Yeah, and he
And
did a
the shit
joint.
with Dave East.
Yeah, with Dave East.
And he's working his ass off. And one thing I really respect about Styles, being this late in the game in his career, like 20 years in they've been. What I respect about him so much is that he still is doing his music. He's not conforming to try to sound like a 20-year-old and make the shit that they're making. You know what I'm saying? Because that, I mean, not to judge anyone who does that, but for me, music reflects your life, right? Your art should reflect your life. So I'm not the same person I was at 20. My music's gonna change just like that. Definitely, I'm not gonna go backwards and try to like keep up with the Joneses musically. And I respect that he never does that. Like, never does that.
Nah, he just does him.
He working hard, man. Shout out to P.
And what you listening to right now?
Me, I wake up in the morning, I listen to like a whole hour, 2 hours of worship music first. Start my day like that. That's what I've been listening to. Then I go into, when I start listening to rap, I'm working on my shit, so I got a couple things getting writing and shit. And I've been listening to, what's the album I've been listening to the most recently? Damn, let me see. Fuck, I don't even know, man. I'm drawing a blank.
What you listening to?
Everything.
Everything.
Like, look, let me explain. So Styles P joint just dropped.
I listened to Q shit recently too, but I haven't been knocking it, but it just dropped. I listened to that a few times trying to get into it. I've been listening to a lot of albums from last year, a lot of the good albums from last year. Some of them that stayed in my rotation heavy was Nip. Shout out to Nip. Rest in peace. J-Rock shit was probably my favorite album of last year. This is my dude Tom Scott. He's from Canada. He's a Canadian rapper. He put out an album called Avondale Bowling Club that came out at the end of last year. It's a really good album. I've been listening to that a lot. What else did I listen to a lot recently? There's another album. Lupe shit was my shit. I was listening to that. But that I listened to, get away from it, go back. I've been listening to a lot of albums from last year. I feel this year hip-hop wise been a little weak.
See, I only listen to albums when they drop, and then it just go in a rotation. So, like I said, Styles P joint came out. I stick to that, and I let it keep going and going and going, no matter where I'm going. I let it roll. After I done digested that, now I just let my library play. I put it on shuffle.
Comes on, yeah.
So I could be listening to It's Dark and Hell is Hot, or the which more recent one just slipped in my joint. Shit, even that Ed Sheeran, like my joint is just mad random.
Yeah. What you been listening to, Sudan? Nipsey, I know that. I be seeing you on the gram.
Nip, Meek, Mozzie. That's kind of it. I ain't gonna lie. SP shit recently.
Oh, I was listening to Boogie shit for a little bit, but
yeah, Boogie shit.
No, not Boogie. I'm talking about Westside Boogie. Boogie shit I didn't even hear.
Boogie shit though. Boogie shit though.
It's dope, right? A lot of people like that. Yeah, I gotta hear that. I didn't hear that. You know what I listened to actually the other day for the first time? 2 Chainz new shit.
Yeah,
I liked it too.
Shit
I liked it.
I ain't get to Chainz shit.
2 Chainz new album is amazing.
Yeah, I liked it. I was surprised. Not that I don't like 2 Chainz, but I just didn't listen to it recently. So I was like, you know what? Same shit that we was talking. You was like, I was listening to older shit, and I was like, let me try something new. There's a couple albums that came out I ain't here yet. And it's like movies sometimes. Sometimes, you know who does that with me with movies? Tarantino movies. I never want to see them from the previews, and then when I watch them, they become my favorites. Some of them, like Inglourious Basterds, one of my favorites. Django's fire. Like Hateful Eight's fire. But from the previews, I never want to see them. That's albums to me sometimes. Then when I listen, they grow. Like, that's how, I only listened to 2 Chainz shit one time, but I was like, yo, this is dope. A lot better than I even thought.
Yeah, he got a song on there about the NCAA I thought was genius.
2 Chainz shit dope.
It's grown. It was grown.
Yeah.
Like, the album was grown.
Nah, he was
That's what I
spitting.
heard. It grows on you.
He was
I
spitting.
heard a couple people.
He could
say
rap,
they
though.
didn't like it at first.
Yeah.
He could rap. He could rap. Nah, that's a fact.
I like both his joints. I forgot what it was called. Pretty Girls Like Trap Music or something like that.
Yeah. That was with the pink cover?
Yeah. I like that one
Yeah.
too. That actually one of them songs, right when I was getting off right when I was hopping the median, one of them joints, right before you called on a joint with Drake.
I got a music question, right? So you know we did the AI Wade thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got a real good one. Big Pun, Capital Punishment, or Lil Wayne, Carter 2. That's a hard one for me. But I want to throw that out there.
I had to be biased. I'm going with Pun.
No doubt. You got reasoning behind it?
Yeah, nigga. Because I'm biased, nigga. It's Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Shout out to the Bodis, baby. Yeah, let's go. Amor del Rey.
No doubt.
Let's go.
Mine is just it's a feeling, meaning I got Capital Punishment on my phone.
I love Capital
I don't
Punishment.
got the Carter. I don't got it on there no more.
So you going with Pun too?
I'm going with Pun, and it's because I could be mad random. I could be driving like, yo, let me throw on Pun. I don't never really with Wayne. I don't know why.
I ain't gonna lie, I love Wayne shit too. I ain't
Carter
gonna
2's
But
one
we
of
talking
my
about with the
favorites.
Capital Punishment.
Capital Punishment though, I gotta go with Pun.
Those are hard ones for me. I have
Beefy too. Beefy love Pun.
Free Beefy, definitely Free Beefy. Be home soon.
Pun though, I'm gonna go with Pun.
It's hard for me. Like, I don't
I
know.
like Carter too though.
Those,
Damn, man.
like, when I weigh it out, Pun was out rapping everybody at that time.
Yeah. His style was different.
But I don't know if he had even the best album that year. That came out in 98. It's Dark and Hell is Hot came out that year too. Like, there was really good albums that year. The year that Carter 2 came out, it might have been the best album of the year. But when you match them up head to head, I still probably would give the slight edge maybe to Capital Punishment. But they both incredible albums. I got a couple more, like, but we're gonna save them for other episodes. But I got like good shits like that. I did a poll one time, probably like last year. I had people chime in on Facebook. Shout out to Piffy too, because Piffy was answered like every one of them shits. Piffy and Blizzard talking about they trying to run down on the podcast too. You gotta catch us in traffic, man. You don't know where the fuck we be at. We in the trap car.
Yeah, we gotta do that every week.
We could be on your block, the next block. We could be in Georgia by tomorrow. You never know.
Mobile.
Fuck is up.
The track shoes.
No doubt. So what's up? Anybody got anything else, or we closing?
Nah, we could.
How y'all feel about Steph's wife saying that though? I want to touch on that real quick. Y'all know what she said?
Yeah, I see.
You know what she said, right?
She horny.
Oof.
He working. He on the road.
You on the road, right?
She want another baby.
I wouldn't be. All I can say is I would not be happy if my lady said that shit, B.
She wants some attention.
Even if you do,
Well,
you're
her
not supposed
shit
to put
probably
that
not
out in
selling,
public.
that's why.
You know what though? Cause she gets criticized crazy for all the good stuff she does by women.
Yeah.
And I think that just might have been a mental. I don't think she really wants that. I think that might have just been
She said it wrong. She portrayed it.
yeah.
She just wants
I think that was just
outside.
that just might have been in her mind, and she like I said, if you ever look her up and see the slander that she catches, she might be up there with 1.1 million as far as people hitting her and throwing her name in dirt for whatever reason.
Yeah, but they praise her the same too.
Do they?
She's like their hero too. She's like the wholesome girl hero. You know what I'm saying?
See, and that's
I be
where I be
seeing
seeing
that
the comments about that. Like, why can't she be that? Because
Why
we in
can't
an
she be
era, because we in an era where not everybody is the wholesome housewife.
Oh, if that's what you don't want to be, then own that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's
So I was
three guys in the car right now, right? I want the wholesome housewife. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the booger or the snot box with the fake ass. That's not. I'm cool. So, you know, if you are that, that's cool too. But own that. Don't hate on the next chick for not being that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be upset though.
She gonna get the right
I'd be upset.
attention today.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want. You know, Kodak probably right in the DM right now.
Yeah,
He the only one. He the only one. I don't think anybody slid it. I don't think anybody slid
somebody
it.
did, huh?
I got a screenshot.
Somebody did, huh?
I got a screenshot of a DM somebody sent.
Yeah,
I'm
somebody.
gonna send
I'll
it to
give
y'all.
you
I'll
attention.
post it.
I'll give
post
you
it.
attention.
It's dumb funny. Somebody had to really like put her like, yo, take a second and hear me out real quick. And it was a dude, yeah.
No way.
You can pull it up if you got your phone on you.
Harden
pull it
in
up.
the DM.
Harden in the DM.
You see me cooking your husband? What's up? What's up?
He sent to the
He doing this.
the gift.
When
he dunk.
Harden in trouble.
Nah. Harden gonna splash on him tonight, man.
2 for 36.
Let's
tonight.
go, H. To the H, man.
I'm gonna tag Steph in this.
Tag
He
him.
gonna come out firing.
Shout out to Steph, man. Steph, my guy.
Like 40 today.
Nah, the shimmy kills me, huh? Chris Paul fucked that up when he shimmied. He should have never shimmied. I was hyped too. I was like, yeah. Then we lost.
Always hype.
Yeah, you gotta leave that.
Shouldn't have shimmied, huh?
Leave it alone.
Now we golden. All right, man. So, ladies, that's the moral of the story, man. Don't put no shit out in the public. Tell that to your best pal or something.
Or tuck it.
Yeah, or your coworker. Or keep that shit inside.
Yeah, tuck that.
Never
Or
put that out in
slide
public.
A nigga DM and tell a nigga directly you want some work.
You want smoke?
And just fucking get some work.
No way. They want the Arby's?
Hit the lumber
Yeah.
yard.
Hit the lumber, hit the fucking Arby's, get right.
Don't do it.
time,
Don't do it,
and then
ladies.
get back to business.
Remember, I think they be forgetting the internet's forever.
Yeah.
They
You gonna
shit
get put
blown.
out there and your man gonna anime you, huh?
And the worst
Tell
part
me.
is they gotta go to church this Sunday.
It's a damn
Yeah.
shame. Damn shame what happened to Steph.
They be alright.
They're gonna be watch. Sunday night is gonna be a picture circulating. It's gonna be Steph carrying both the kids. Cause he don't even want them to touch her. Go in there before you get clean off.
Yo, nah, I was like, I didn't know what was going on. I just seen the whole timeline talking about her. So I'm like, oh, let me check. Boom. I'm like, oh, she said that. I didn't expect her to say no shit like that. I'm like, damn, man, that's
Yeah, she a freak.
They gave her some mimosas during
that's a
break or
little,
something.
yeah, that's a little iffy.
She was bugging.
Like, yo, Steph's supposed to fly as soon as this game's over, cause they gotta go back to Houston, right?
Yeah.
You gotta bust her ass in the locker room, bro. Like something. She wants some attention,
Yeah,
bro.
you gotta do something because
She putting it out there for the public.
Yeah, she gonna get the fucking work.
Mm-hmm. You know Derek
Somebody
Fisher
gonna-
around.
Yeah. Derek
Yo.
Fisher
You gotta
around.
watch out, huh?
Yeah.
And he not just hitting.
He wifing him up, taking care of the kid. You see, and no disrespect to Steph, but you not Matt Barnes, my G. Matt Barnes put them paws on him, and he still wifed up.
Yeah, so he walking all over you.
You gotta chill. You gotta get Seth and your dad to put the
Y'all
beats
roommates
on him,
now.
man, cause
Now they roommates.
he's
Not
lurking.
Derek Fisher around.
Derek Fisher, man, he's lurking, huh? We know some Derek Fishers. We all know them. We all got one around us too. There's always a Derek Fisher in the clique that just waiting for somebody to join to slip up. Ah, man. All right, I'm praying for y'all, man.
Word. I was just thinking that.
Miss Curry, get right. Mrs. Curry. Come on, man. Do right by your husband.
Do right by your husband.
Yo, and guests too. We've been having a lot of requests. We're going to start bringing y'all in one by one. We'll see. You know, you got to make the cut. That's first and foremost. You got to know what you're talking about and bring something to the table, man.
You have to do it like how the VH1 and all MTV and them used to do. You got to send like a little
Send
clip,
right? Yeah, send a clip. Hashtag the trap call. Debate us on one of our topics that we already touched on. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
hard. Yeah, matter of fact, we could post something in the story.
Yeah.
Y'all got to respond.
We can have them vote. Word. We can have the public vote.
We're going to put something together.
That's official. I like that.
This ain't just for anybody.
No doubt. Anybody got something to say in closing? You hear that phone ringing? You hear that chirp? You know what's about to go down? How many chops you missed? All right, we out of here, man. Episode 3, Trap Call.